Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene and I have Parkinson's. Today's Make It Monday. I don't really have a recipe for today, it's more a method. I have more of a method today because I'm just kind of making it up as we go along. So this is going to be very simple. I am going to be making maple sausage pancakes. So I've just got breakfast sausage meat, 5 in a tube, and I've just got it started there in my electric skillet, and I'm going to just cook that till it's all crumbly. Then I'm going to take my bowl and I'm going to use pancake mix, whatever's your favorite pancake mix. We like this buttermilk complete mix, and I'm going to use 2 cups of the mix. So let's see, I really have to open this up better. Yeah, that'll be better. So I'll use 2 cups of the mix, and we'll see how it goes from there. This is a 1/2 cup measure that I've got. So 1, 2, 3. Now each time I'm taking a scoop out of here, it's slightly smaller than the half a cup, so I'm going to at the end just give it a touch more. And now I can tell from the water how I'm doing. Okay? So, now let me just come over here and get that started. Okay, I think I need to turn that down a little bit. I've got it on too high. All right. So I'll turn that down just a little bit. And now into my mix, I'm going to put 1.5 cups of water. So for this particular mix, it's slightly less water than it is the pancake batter. Yes, you see how that's about that consistency. When I add my maple to it, which I'm about to do, that will loosen it up just that last little bit, plus it's going to have the sausage, and you want it to be a fairly thick batter. Now, you don't want to put too much maple in at this point because you don't want it to stick to your griddle. So, okay. So I'm going to set that there. I'm going to cook this sausage, and I'll bring it back when the sausage is cooked. Okay, we're back. Now, we've got the sausage meat cooked. So I'm going to butter my grill, and I'm going to turn it on. Don't want it too high. I don't want it to burn. You can do this with oil if you want, but I think butter is a nicer flavor for it, but it does tend to make them a little browner if you're not careful. And gosh knows I'm never careful. All right, so let's just put this aside here, and we'll make a little room. Okay, so in our pancake mix, we now want to add our sausage meat. And I'm going to mix that with a spoon here, well, a scoopula. All right. So you can see how this isn't really a recipe. This is just cook your meat, mix up your batter, add some maple to it, and away we go. All right, so I hope that's warming up. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring a thing of flipper. I'll go get that in a second. Seems to be warming up now, so I'm going to put the first few on while I go get my flipper. Now what I'm planning on doing is we're going to have a couple of these for our supper. And then I'm going to freeze the rest of them. And then on Christmas morning, we can just pull out 2 or 4, whatever we want, and warm them up, and we've got breakfast on Christmas morning. And you can see it's a substantial breakfast because there's lots of sausage meat in this. And because the sausage meat is cooked, it isn't going to risk any sickness. Okay, that's going to cook for a second just while I go and get, my spatula, or my flipper. I'll be right back. Okay, where is my flipper? Oh, there it is. All right, I've got a flipper. Now, I'm going to tell a story while we wait for these to do their thing. This is a story about my mom on Christmas morning. Mom had a routine that she went through every Christmas morning, and she got up early and stuffed the bird and put it in the oven and whatnot, and then she made us all have breakfast and get it cleaned up before she would let us open presents. And it's a whole routine, and we thrived with that routine. We complained about it every time that we had to have breakfast first, but we loved the fact that we did. Excuse me. So anyway, this one day, my Auntie Beth and her family had moved from Ireland, and they were living in our area, and so we were all going to get together for Christmas dinner. And Beth said, well, please come down to my house. So Mom thought that was a grand idea, and yes, we would go down. Well, we got up Christmas morning, and Mom started going, oh, there's no turkey to put in the oven. I miss doing the turkey. Oh, we're not going to smell the turkey cooking in the oven. And it was really bothering her. And I said, Mom, we've made arrangements, and we're going to go down to Beth's. So don't worry about it. You'll do the turkey next year. And I couldn't understand. I wouldn't understand it now, but at the time I didn't understand her being so upset about that. Well, then no sooner had that happened till the telephone rang, and it was my Aunt Beth on the telephone, and she goes, Frances, can we bring the turkey down and put it in your oven? My element on my oven has gone out. Still come to me for dinner, but you'll have to babysit the bird. Well, Mom was never so happy in her life to put that turkey into her oven and get the smell going through the house. So I said, even when she didn't have to do the turkey, she did the turkey. Anyway, but we had a lovely dinner down at Beth's that year and whatnot. So I miss those big family. This is just about ready to flip. I miss the big family times, like when we get together, we have a lovely family now, but for a lot of years, it was a very small gathering for us. And I miss the big gatherings. Now I appreciate the small gatherings. Oh, I think I need to do, I thought I needed to have it turned down a bit so that it wouldn't burn with that maple, but it seems to be taking more time. I think it's because they're so thick. Like I said, this is an experiment for me, but it sounded good to me. I saw somebody do something similar, and I thought, that's a brilliant idea, and I'm just going to go with it. And sure enough, it is a brilliant idea. Okay, let's try to, there we go. See how that one's turned over now? There. Okay. Ooh. Now see, they're breaking apart a little bit because of the sausage. Interesting, okay. Oh dear. Maybe it wasn't such a brilliant idea. Maybe it was just an okay idea. Maybe it'll be a bowl of pancakes instead of a plate of stacked pancakes. Who knows? That one went better. Okay. Well, let's see how that does. I mean, I didn't make a huge batch here. I figured that if we each had 2 for supper tonight, and then if I had 4 or 6 in the freezer, I'm good. So that's, now, probably, if I had made those crumbles of sausage a little bit smaller, that might have even worked better. I'm not too sure, but We'll see. We've got a nice day today here. It's below zero, but it has warmed up. And what is it there? Minus
11.
Minus 11 now. That's not bad. Minus 11. Claudine's helping somebody move today. So she was hoping it wouldn't snow, and it didn't. Okay, so now these are good. I can bring these off. They didn't do too bad, actually. Okay. Well, that's not quite done. Okay, these ones have to stay on just a little bit longer. Now, let's put a little bit more butter up here, and I'll put a couple more on. Okay. I think sometimes the people have to be kind of gutsy in the kitchen. You're going to make mistakes and things aren't going to turn out. But if you never try something, you never know. So, whoops, that one didn't stay together too well. Okay, now let's get the last of it up on the griddle. All right, the last of this is going up on the griddle now. So there won't be a recipe in the description box because it's just really a method of how to do it. It's not, I use boxed pancake mix. If you make your own pancakes, then of course you do whatever is your family's favorite. All right, so that would have been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 pancakes out of that. And I will just put that there, wait for those to cool down. I should show you the finished product here. There you go. I hope you all enjoyed this Make It Monday, and we'll see you all tomorrow.